My bad, y'all. I'm late like a mug. Like 5 minutes late. Let me get this. Let me get my YouTube, my StreamYard synced, and I'll be back like in like 2-3 minutes. All right. Hey, y'all. I hope everybody's doing okay today. Oh, I was late. Let me say hey to everybody. Hey, Goddess. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Christy. Hey, Milky Rose. Hey, Usagi. Hannah. What's up, Nicole? Hey, MJ. Hey, Diamond. Hey, Trey. Hey, Jess. Hey, Kawaii. Hey, Lady Honeybee. Hey, Angel. Hey, welcome. I hope everybody's doing all right tonight. I wasn't going to be doing, the debate, the presidential debate. I wasn't going to do it, and I wasn't going to, punish everybody with this. Hey, Cam, punish everybody with that debate. I want everybody to have their brain cells to remain intact. You feel me? But yeah, man, I hope everybody's doing all right. Lord have mercy. I knew that video that I posted today. I already know that some of these super fans out here, they're gonna get in their feelings and they're gonna come in my video. Girl, trust me, I already have. And I have it set where you want to act crazy. I can have it set where I can approve your comment first. I ain't got time for that. And some people already disliked it. That's good. Thank you. Hey, Jacob. That's good. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it like this. And I'm going to say it right now. Y'all are too emotionally invested into K-pop to the point where y'all see these idols, they do no wrong whatsoever in y'all eyes. And it's very, very scary. That's majority of y'all do that shit. Like, that's scary. Y'all need to chill. It is not that serious. It's just music. You know what I'm saying? I just be looking at people on the internet and I just be shaking my head. Like, this woman is in some big trouble. Yes, Irene, child, you in trouble, girl. And Sim put out that statement quick. And let me tell you something, whatever was on that recording, honey, you in some trouble. I'm going to read y'all something like this, okay? I'm going to read y'all something. All right. A post on an online community shared that a video director had worked with SM posted a cryptic tweet. Now, we already know this. It was also reported that many industry workers, including top fashion photographers and other fashion stylists, had commented on the original post to speak against the idol. You guys are wasting your time shielding her. If you knew her character like you would never be able to do this. There's so many rumors about her glaring at everyone and being annoyed and screaming during CF shoots. Girl, like a particular netizen compiled a list of industry insiders that pressed like in support of editor's original Instagram post that criticized Irene. According to her, the original post was liked by editors from the Korean branches of Vogue, Marie Claire, GQ, Esquire, Allure, Beauty Plus, Singles, and Eyes Mag. These are all magazines that have had photo shoots involving Irene as a solo and as part of the group. Oh man, photographers Hong Jang-hyun, who often works with top stars as Jun Jin-hyun and Song Hye-kyo and Han Hyo-ju, also supported the post. Dang. So, a nail technician has been in charge of Blackpink since the debut, known as Nail Unistella, also liked the post. So, basically, what's up, Hannah? So, basically, she been acting like an asshole for a minute. Now, I understand we have bad days. We all have bad days. But that doesn't give you an excuse to be an asshole to somebody else. Okay? Whatever's going on with her right now, she need to talk to somebody, because these outbursts that she having, that's a sign that she needs to go and get some help. Like, for real. That ain't good. She too young to be doing that. And that's also taught and learned behavior. She saw someone do that, so she thinks it's okay to do that. Either way, you're not entitled to talk to nobody like that. You mean to tell me you sat up here and made somebody cry for 20 minutes? You telling people to get on their knees and tie their shoes for you? Tie your shoes? Come on, ma'am. That's sad. That's sad. All your business is coming out. And you just treat people the way you want to be treated. That's all. You know, she took accountability and apologized, but the only reason she apologized because she got caught. When you fuck up the first time, apologize the first time. Stop fucking up, and then when you get caught, apologize then and there. That don't make it even better. And y'all motherfuckers out here excusing her behavior, thinking it's okay. Y'all just as bad. Stop enabling this behavior. If you love the girl, like you say you do, be like, homegirl, don't do that. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Work on yourself. That's it. Y'all be gassing up these problematic people, and it's just sad. Sad. Real sad. Oh, thank you. And I'm not sitting up here dragging this girl, calling out her name or anything. I'm not doing that. I ain't calling her ugly or nothing. All I'm saying is that she needs to get her attitude checked and she needs to talk to somebody. That's it. See, when somebody give their opinion about K-pop, especially shit like this, and they have not said anything malicious, out of hand, they just be like, okay, this is what they need to do, this, that, whatever. Y'all will take it out of context, cherry pick it to death, and swear that someone is saying something bad about them. Ain't nobody said shit. The only thing we saying is that she should have apologized beforehand, and don't go treat people like that. Y'all motherfuckers went and said I had said something about her face or something. Stop that. Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't. That shit's rude as fuck. This girl is out here really out here blowing up at people, snapping at people. Something's wrong with her. Like, she need to talk to somebody. Like, for real. She can't get no husband acting like that. Or wife end up whooping their asses. Like, damn. And I've been hearing about this colorist stuff all day. I don't want to talk about that until I'll shoot. That's a man, boy. K-pop boy is off the chain. Like, for real. K-pop is off the chain. Colorism is real, not just in the Black community, but it's real in the damn Asian community. Yes, it is, y'all. Yes. We got Edward Velveeta that sat up here and bleached himself to the point where this motherfucker up here looking like a white standing fan. Ridiculous. It's a mess, y'all. It's a mess, girl. It's a mess. He's translucent. That motherfucker like ectoplasm. How you look and sound like white noise. Let me stop talking about him. He sure did. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say nothing about Edward Velveeta, because I still want to just roast him. I want to group roast him, and these idols getting on my nerves tonight. He's a ghost. He is a damn ghost. Tired of his ass. But colorism in the Black community and the Asian community, it's bad, man. It's really bad. And People don't want to admit it's bad, especially in the Asian community. They don't want to admit that shit. They're like, nah. I'm just like, damn. It's fucked up, right? But this situation with Irene is just, you done fucked up a lot of shit for your group, and you the leader, girl. Ooh wee. What you and Wendy gonna do when y'all gonna get home? You gonna talk to Wendy like, girl, how you problematic, girl? How do you do it? Let me stop talking about them. Like, for real though, real talk. This is going to affect the group. This is going to affect the group a lot. And y'all see, we have bullying in these groups. Well, these idols are bullies, and these idols are bullying people that style them and help them with their outfits and shit. Let me tell you something. You're like, someone said in the comments today, as an idol, you don't know when your career will ever start. These stylists, they have longevity with their careers, and they know a lot of these idols' deepest, darkest secrets and etc. So I don't even know why they even doing this shit. And someone I got pointed out today that a lot of these stylists, makeup artists, nail artists like that, if an idol pisses them off, they'll tell all their business and shit. I'm just like, oh, okay. I mean, I figured it, but now it makes sense. Wow. This is crazy. Ain't nobody pouring no salt, no wounds. I'm just saying, two problematic people in the kitchen having tea with each other, talking, saying, hey girl, problematic today. I know, right, sis? Yes. I know she's healing, but she's just as problematic too. The problematic sisters. What's up, Gigi lover? I ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing? Oh my goodness. I was wondering where you was at. You've been gone for a minute, girl. Yep, BM sure did. Sure did. This is a mess, y'all. This is a mess. SM is just hiding some stuff. SM is having a rough year. Should we pray for them? I'm serious. They is going through some stuff. For real. This is, I don't know what to say. This is a lot. Of course. We're in what? This is October. We got 2 more months ahead. I am ready for the mess. Are y'all ready for the mess? I want something good to happen. I don't want no more bad shit to happen. I'm tired of all this crazy shit. And Big Matthew from Card. I'm just scared. I'm not scared. I just don't want anything else happening in K-pop. I want good stuff to happen. I want to see positive things happen. I want to see people happily getting married and saying I'm having babies without the public getting mad and shaming them and yelling at them and stuff. I want to see, like, you know what I'm saying, people suing the shit out their company and winning because their company is shitty. I want to see good stuff like that. I'm tired of all this crazy shit in K-pop. It's sad. Like, I want to see good stuff, man. Like, I want to see groups that like get along and like genuinely get along and be happy and and not I just like the first 6 months of the year of 2021. Can we please? Okay, 6 months is asking too much. The first 3 months of 2021. Can we have like the first 3 months of K-pop where no bullshit is happening? Please. It's a mess. But it's always some shit that happens at the end of the year. It's always some bullshit that happens. So I'm asking way too much for 2021 because I bet the first month of 2021, this idol so and so did this. The idol threesome caught in the bathroom at some entertainment. I'm like, who the person had a threesome with, girl? If I hear some news that there was a threesome with a certain idol on a certain company of another company, girl, I'm flipping out. We got to go live to talk about that. Oh. Girl, I don't even know what to think. There was the CEO was involved, 30 idols were involved. I was just like, I don't even know. I don't know if I could take that. Oh, that would be funny though. This year is full of surprises. K orgy. Oh, no. Okay, see, I apologize for even saying that statement. And the reason I apologize for making that statement because I have opened the floodgates for Nicole to act crazy for the whole night. And I do apologize. I hold myself accountable for the actions. Does somebody want to write me a PR statement? I ain't signed to no company. My own company. Hot Wings Incorporated. Let me read this damn book. Let me read this book. Nicole, stop. So the last chapter we read, basically, let me get some water. Basically, she was like, fuck you, Jason. I'm tired of this shit. I ain't trying to fuck up my career for no dick. That's basically what happened. And she left his ass at the park. Cause old girl Gina like broke up with her boyfriend and she getting all drunk, pissy ass drunk and shit in the streets and shit. And I was just like, damn, like it's some crazy shit. Hell yeah, she scrubbed. Hell yeah, she dumped his ass. She said, I'm about to fuck up my career for you. Shit. I'm like, girl, you need to stop talking. You know you was hunching this man in the damn movie theater. Now you say you break up with him. But she was, I don't know. This book is hilarious. I was skimming through some of this shit the other night. And I was like, this book is something else, y'all. But I'm really, really upset how Akari is being treated as a friend. Rachel isn't being a good friend to Akari. And I don't know if this was a friend in real life or is this a metaphor and something that happened in her life with someone else. But I really don't like the way Akari is being treated. And it's like she ain't getting no love at this point. And I'm very worried about her. So he really did. He over there giggling. He's over there giggling. Let me read this. She is. I just hate the way she's getting treated, though. It's just, I don't know. I just pray that nothing happens to her, or you know, she doesn't do anything drastic, But I don't think Jessica will put that in this book per se. So, okay, let's go ahead and start reading. All right. Here we go. And oh yeah, this chapter is good. Mina's gonna be in this chapter. So yeah, bitch alert. All right. Oh, so this hoe is in all this chapter. I see. Okay, here we go. My plan for avoiding Jason was simple. Turn the other way when I see him walking down the hall. Don't make eye contact during training. And most importantly, imagine his face on the punching bag at Appa's gym. And it worked. 5 days later, I clocked more hours at the boxing gym than I have in the last 6 months. Oof. Appa groans as I land a hard punch, the bag digging into his stomach. Careful, your old man isn't what he used to be. Sorry, Appa, I say, taking a minute to wipe the sweat off my face, but quickly getting back into my punching stance. How about we take a break? I'm worried you're going to crack a rib. My ribs feel fine, I say. I didn't mean one of yours. Appa grins and pats the floor behind him as he sinks down, groaning with exhaustion. So, he says as I sit down next to him, anything on your mind? I sigh. There's plenty on my mind, but nothing I want to talk about with anyone. No, Appa. Everything is fine. Appa narrows his eyes, taking in my tired face and the forced smile on my lips. After a moment, though, he seems to accept my answer. Okay, if you say so. I do now. Why don't you tell me what's going on with you? Actually, I do have something to tell you. Appa reaches into the pocket of his hoodie and pulls out a crumpled white piece of cardstock, handing it to me with a shy grin. Curious, I take it, slowly unfolding the paper. As I read, my eyes light up. Appa, this is an invitation to your law school graduation. It's next week. It is, and I'd like for you to be there. I nod, tears forming in the corner of my eyes as Appa reaches out his hands and pulls me into his chest. We're going to be okay, Rachel. Everything is going to be okay. And for a moment, I let myself believe in him. Oh, I'm reading a damn Hallmark moment, and I look up and there is a Pornhub moment. Nicole, what are you doing? This is a sweet moment between them. She loves her dad so much. Oh my goodness. This is so cute. I love this, y'all. I love their relationship. You know, it's a balance. When you read books, it's always a balance, you know. And with him, he adds a balance to it because despite everything that's going on, he's like, I want you to chase your dream because I'm chasing mine. I love you and I'm here for you. And I just, this is beautiful. Let's keep reading. A week later, I'm smiling as Appa walks across the stage at graduation, beaming as he accepts his law school diploma. He waves at me. I wave back, but unfortunately for me, he can't see me. All he can see is the camera that's streaming video of the ceremony, which I'm able to watch due to in-flight Wi-Fi. Because, surprise, the day after Appa invited me to his graduation, DB announced they were sending us on a last-minute promotional tour for summer heat in Toronto. Oh, no, she missed her daddy graduation. This company is shitty. Like, her dad's graduating from law school, and y'all make her go to work? Oh, man, that's messed up. That's right. Me, Jason, and Mina together for 5 straight days. The thought of spending that much time with Jason made my heart drop into my stomach. There was no way to say no to DB and still expect them to debut me. So I'm here. 5 whole days. Okay. This is going to get interesting. So here I am. Mina insisted on flying over on her dad's corporate jet, and it's even more luxurious than the one Lee and I flew into Tokyo. We're all sitting on full-length velvet sofas, and everyone has their own pair of thickly padded monogram slippers, along with silk-eye mask and wireless headphones. Mina's in the yoga studio at the back of the plane. Wait a minute. How the fuck do you have a yoga studio in the back of a plane? Oh no, why did I take this CBD gummy in the middle of reading? I'm gonna be fine. I just visualized this shit. There's no fucking way you have a yoga studio in a plane. The fuck? For real? Scrotum Moisture Entertainment. Stop. I can't believe this. I need to see this. This is real. Let me read what else this bitch got on this plane. Having a lesson with her personal instructor while Mr. Han, who's accompanying us on our trip, is sitting at the wine bar. Nigga got a wine bar a glass of Merlot in his hand and his headphones clapped tight over his ears, tapping away on his iPad. I'm hunkered down in my seat and a stack of extra credit homework piled on a table in front of me. That, plus the fact that we're on a 2-week summer break from school at the moment, is the only way Oma agreed to let me go on this trip. Normally, I breeze through my English assignment, and this one is turning out to be a bit more of a challenge. Are you watching Twitch over there?
Yeah. They're talking about Piccadilly.
They're still talking about Piccadilly?
They're back on it.
Jason don't like Piccadilly.
He doesn't, but Nick swears by it. They're going to go eat it this week.
Ew, no. Nick should not be eating Piccadilly. Who eats Piccadilly? Y'all don't eat at Piccadilly, okay? Piccadilly is nasty. Let me tell you about what Piccadilly is, and I know this is off subject, okay? I know this is off subject. Piccadilly is disgusting. So basically, it's cafeteria style. You go in, you get this tray. You go in, you get a tray, and you get your fucking, you get your silverware and shit, and you, you know how you do. And you walk in to the lunchroom, you get the tray, and you're that sliding shit. You slide it down. The lunch lady's like, "What you want, baby?" And she put it in your tray. So that's how it works at Piccadilly, y'all. They got the driest chicken. It's so much water and oil in the green beans. The only thing good about Piccadilly is the damn dessert. Y'all, their food is so nasty. And it makes me upset because our people work there. Our own people. I don't know if it's like some white people took over. Yes, girl, Piccadilly, y'all. Look that shit up. It is nasty. Yes, like, yep. That's how it is. Have y'all ever been to the Black Eyed Peas or like Folks?
Folks is straight.
Folks is better. If you go to Folks is a little bit better. Piccadilly Piccadilly is some hood shit. Don't eat there. Oh my God, Usagi, Piccadilly is so disgusting. It used to be in at the mall, inside South DeKalb Mall, and Sunday after church, all the old ladies would go because they would get a discount. So basically this nasty ass shit, you be paying $20 for this shit, and like the old people, they would get it for $5. Ain't no way I would take a discount even to eat this nasty ass shit. Oh, Nicole, that food was so nasty. It's so nasty. So let me go ahead and keep reading this. I can't believe they got a wine thing on the plane. You really couldn't leave the Shakespeare at home, Jason says, plopping down on the sofa next to me, spooning up a huge mouthful of chocolate souffle. Jason clearly didn't adopt the same avoid at all cost plan that I did after our disastrous night at the pole mansion. No. Okay. If anything, it's like he's gone out of his way to always be around. Unfortunately, the sweet, sensitive boom box holding prom posing guy I dated is gone, and I'm stuck with the cocky, snarky guy I met outside the trainee house a couple of months ago. I ignored him, turning my eyes back to Macbeth's big soliloquy. I suppose you have a thing for dramatic storytelling, he says, though I've always found his plays to be a bit of a drag. Do you even understand what they're saying, or do you just pretend to understand and look up everything on Spark Notes later? Can you please let me focus? I snapped, losing my cool. Ooh, girl. She mad. She misses the dick. No, I'm just playing, Rachel. You don't miss it. You don't miss it. Girl, you done gave him that whop and he just don't know what to do. He takes his time licking the chocolate from his spoon before dropping it in his empty bowl with a loud clatter. Oh, sorry. He lifts his eyebrows in mock surprise. Were you trying to concentrate? I suppressed the urge to throw my textbook at his head. I would have threw that shit. Suddenly, Jason looks at me, his expression sheepish. Rachel, I I really am soft, but he quickly turns away his phone as my phone pings with oh, Lord, I need to slow down, with a cacao message. And I pick it up, grateful for another excuse to ignore Jason. I look down and see that Appa sent me a selfie of him holding his law diploma with a big cheesy smile on his face. Your old man finally graduated. Oh, my heart squeezes as I type back quickly. I'm so proud of you. Oh, I like Golden Corral. It depends on what Golden Corral that you go to, because some Golden Corrals are straight garbage. There's this Golden Corral indicator, y'all. That shit is so nasty. Like, why are your rib tips tasting like leather seats on a car or a sofa? Like, it shouldn't be tasting like that. This macaroni, that is not real macaroni and cheese. They should be ashamed of themselves. The only thing of that Golden Corral that we went to that was good was the rolls. And that was it. And the cheesecake and the chocolate fountain. Everything else was shit. So we went to another Golden Corral and it was way better. Like, some of these Golden Corrals are just, you got to pray for them, baby. 1-800 drop Jason. That dessert bar at Golden Corral is off the chain. Oh my God. They have some of the best carrot cake. Oh, I sigh and lean back in my seat, wishing I could be there with him. I settle for sending as many heart emojis as I can find. He deserves them all. He worked so hard, hustling to night classes after long days at the gym and keeping it all a secret from Oma and Leah, just so he doesn't get their hopes up. I wonder if he'll finally tell them now that he's graduated, or he'll wait until he secures a job. Knowing Appa, it'll probably be the latter. Almost my reflex, my hand reaches for my phone again, wanting to share the good news with Akari, but my fingers curl up into a fist before I even start typing the message. Between practice and school and Jason, we barely spoke in weeks. I mean, the last time I saw her, it was like I was talking to a stranger. It was last weekend Eugene called me into the office. Akari was already there watering the plants on the windowsill. In that moment, I wanted nothing more than to sit on Eugene's couch and eat pepperoni and drink banana milk and talk to her for hours. Just like when we were kids, I wanted to tell her about Tokyo and Jeju and Kane, Gina and Jason and even those girls at Lot World. But before I could say anything, Eugene grabbed me. Your song with Jason and Mina has been a hit. DB is sending you to Toronto to promote it, Eugene announced. You're going international. Wow, what great news, Akari said with a smile that didn't reach her eyes. You must be excited. Excited, yes. I forced a laugh, pumping my fist in the air. So excited. Ooh. There's no way I could tell Eugene what I was really feeling. At best, she would tell me to suck it up and not let Jason stand in the way of my career. At worst, she would go to Mr. No herself and have me kicked out of the program. So I smiled till my cheeks ached and let Eugene roast me with a glass of sparkling raspberry juice. It wasn't until later, as Akari and I were leaving Eugene's office, that the smile slid off her face. I turned to her, biting my lip. Akari, listen, I need to tell you something. She hesitated outside the door. I surely get back to training, she said, looking down the hall. Please, I begged her. I need to catch up with my best friend. There might be even some free food in it for you. She turned to me, a small smile playing on her lips. I'm not the one who can never say no to free food, goof. I clasped my hands under my chin, giving her my best puppy dog eyes. Okay, she laughed. 10 minutes. You know, I have something I really want to talk to you about too. Rachel Kim, a voice rang out in the hallway, and we both turned to see Grace marching towards us. You better be prepared to lose a few more inches off that thigh gap. Dang. Why you talking to her like it? Ooh. Okay. Fat shaming. Fitting room right now and do some jumping jacks on the way. I turned back to Akari. I'm sorry. I guess I have to go, I said, my voice laced with guilt. Damn. She can never hang out with a homegirl. Right, she replied, but her voice sounded flat, hollow. Of course, we all have important things to do. I'll text you tonight, I said, hesitantly, but she was already walking away and didn't seem to have heard me. We haven't spoken since. Why you do that girl like that, Rachel? Why you do that girl like that? Like, she has to tell you something. I'm scared what she's gonna tell her. You know, I hope the company didn't like screw her over. This is sad. Oh my God. Poor Akari. This girl is like literally having the shit end of the stick in this book. I just hate this for her. Pray for Akari. I scroll through my phone looking at the day's worth of messages I've sent her, all unanswered. Tears unexpectedly fill my eyes. Since the day Akari came to DB, we've been best friends. Our lives have always been hectic, but we would find time to catch up between training sessions. And at night, we would stay up texting each other. I know I've been busier than ever recently, but if anyone should understand that, it's Akari. That's just how it is when you're a trainee. But ever since this whole thing started, it's like there's this wall between us, and I don't know why. My phone beeps again, and I look down. I love you too, daughter. Everything okay? Jason looking at me, his expression softening. He seems to have noticed that shift in my mood. For a moment, I contemplate showing him Appa's photo. You know, he says, before I can reach for my phone, Macbeth isn't really that complicated. It's the story of an innocent guy who gets fooled by a pretty girl. I see a flash of hurt in his eyes, but it quickly replaced by his signature cocky smile as he jumps up and heads over to the PlayStation console on the other side of the plane. I blink, moment gone. Rolling my eyes, I jam my headphones into my ears, dialing up the volume and blasting Lemonade, letting Queen Bey reel me in before I lose my mind. Ooh, girl, you listen to Lemonade, girl. You listen to that Beyonce album, girl. Oh, girl, you part of the Beehive. Ooh, okay. Jessica, I didn't know you was a Beyonce fan, girl. Are you getting that new set that Beyonce putting out? Because, girl, I seen it. I want some stuff from there. They crashed my site. The site might crash. My bad. I want some of them clothes. Beyonce, if you listen to this, can you send me some like, you know, a shirt, some of them pants? You ain't got to send me the shoes though. You know, I'm good with the shoes, but you can send me a shirt or something like that. You feel me? I'm just letting you know, let that marinate. We barely touched down in Toronto before we were sucked into the nonstop whirlwind of hair, makeup, and outfit changes. We got a solid list of press and performances lined up for you three here. And when we head north to perform at a music festival, Mr. Hahn says, running through our schedule. By the end of this tour, everyone in the country will know your names. I'm not sure everyone already knows our names, Jason says. A confident grin spreads across his face. Now they just won't be able to forget them. It's day 4 of the tour. And 3 of us are in a brightly lit studio filming an interview for a local morning talk show. The host is a middle-aged man who reminds me of our media trainer at DB. All greased and sleeves. Ew. All greased and sleeves. Oh no, girl. Only with whiter teeth and an uneven spray tan. Mina and I are perched on stools in leather jackets and camo skirts, while Jason sits between us in armchair, decked out in coordinating camo pants and a black tee. It feels like there are cameras on us every hour of the day, but truthfully, I can't keep track of them all. Maybe it's because all my energy is going into avoiding Jason. But Mr. Hahn has us practically glued at the hip, or maybe it's because of the kind of questions the interviewers insist on asking Mina and me. Mina and Rachel, the talk show host, simpers at us, and I have to clench my face muscles to keep from wincing. Who takes longer to get ready for a show? I resist the urge to roll my eyes, and beside me, I can feel Mina stiffen. It's been like this all week. Just yesterday during a radio show, a fan called in to talk to us. Rachel, your English is so good, they had said. You must be really proud of that. Oh my God. These people are ignorant. And they be acting like this shit too. Oh no. I really can't believe she just told her that. Your English is so good. You must be really proud of that. Well, I'm from America. I had answered with a polite laugh in my voice, but inside I was boiling. If I had $1 for every time I heard your English is so good on this tour, I probably have enough money to buy my own private plane. At least it's better than the female magazine reporter who couldn't stop mooning over Jason. We were in the DB suite at the Four Seasons Hotel in downtown Toronto on our first day, and she was practically drooling, asking question after question about his meteoric rise to success and how he continues to challenge himself creatively. When Mr. Han stepped in and suggested she direct some questions to me and Mina, she could barely tear her eyes away from Jason before asking us if we ever fight over who gets more attention from him. I opened my mouth now to respond, and the host questioned with DB's pre-approved answer. We get ready together, of course, like all best friends do. When Jason puts his hand on my leg and flashes a quick grin my way, I think I'll take this one if you don't mind, Jason says, turning towards the host. The answer is me. The host laughs appreciatively, flashing his two white teeth. What? As Jason continues, I'm obviously the most high maintenance member of this group, especially when it comes to my skincare regimen. The host laughs at Jason. The host laughs again as Jason mimes scrubbing his face in the mirror. Oh, these interviews are stupid. Can we get to some good shit? I want the juicy shit. But he quickly gathers himself. Jason, he asks, what is like being back in your hometown? A somber look covered his face. Does it make you think of your mother more than usual? Damn, like his mama gone. And you bringing up his mama? Why are you bringing up old shit? These interviews are stupid. Beside me, I can hear Jason's breath hitch in his throat as he totally is caught off guard. Interviewers rarely bring up his mother. I look over at him and my heart immediately swells. His face is open and vulnerable. It's the Jason that played me his original song in the music room and the one who held my hand on the plane back from Tokyo. But he recovers in a flash, clearing his throat and smiling wildly. My heart snaps shut. It feels great to be home, he says, expertly dodging the question. In those places like Toronto, I only wish we had more time here. We'll be heading to New York City soon for the second leg of the tour. He glances meaningfully in my direction. It's another special place for us. It's Rachel's hometown. Mina and I swivel our heads to look at him, both of us trying to mask our shock. New York? No one ever told us we were going to New York. Well, girl, guess what? Your ass is going to New York. Mm-hmm. How exciting, the host says. I'm sure all your fans in New York are dying to meet you. What a wonderful surprise for them. It's a surprise, all right. And not just for the fans. After the interview wraps up, Mr. Han comes up to us. Rachel, Mina, I'll need your passports for some more paperwork before we head to the States, he says. All business. I stand there unable to move. Our passports, I say slowly. But no one ever told us. Ow. I cry out as Mina discreetly stomps down on my toes with her heel. Bitch, you see this violence that has been shown by this girl? She done stepped on her heel. Do you know how it hurts when someone steps in you with a heel of their shoe with the heel on? Oh man, that bitch would have got elbowed. Like, you not about to sit up here and do this to my foot? And I got cute toes too. Man, I would have knocked her teeth right in the back of her throat. She would have had two mouths, one in the front and one talking in the back of her head. She got me crazy. This bitch is crazy. Oh yes, seeing that your song is doing so well, we decided to add another city to the tour, Mr. Han says, rubbing his hands together. The fans have really been loving you three. So after your performance at the music festival in Brentwood tomorrow, we're flying to New York. Jason grins, giving Mr. Han a fist bump. I'm so stoked. I haven't been to New York in forever. Mr. Han grins back. When Mina and I don't react right away, he looks at us, a flicker of annoyance crossing his face. It's an unwritten rule that K-pop trainees aren't permitted to complain about anything they're asked to do. Oh. Oh, wow. So this is T. Jessica, is this T, girl? So you telling me that trainees aren't allowed to complain? They have to sit there and do whatever they're told to do. What is he saying? What is he saying over there?
They're still talking about no, Nick doesn't want to go. But I said in the chat when I say Rinse and Nick out of Piccadilly.
Y'all really over there having a conversation about Piccadilly.
I didn't start it this time. This was all them. I was just...
Wow. So you really can't be complaining about nothing. Oh man, Jessica is giving us this tea, but we pretty much figured that out already. We just needed to be confirmed. Thank you, Miss Jung. Not only that, but we're expected to be thankful for everything, for the extra long practice sessions, for punishments doled out to us in the hallways, for strict diets enforced on us, and especially for surprise trips to New York City. Aren't you thrilled? This is great news. Mina opens her mouth like she's about to say something, but quickly closes again. She smiles widely instead and says, "Of course, I'm thrilled. I always wanted to go to New York City." She laughs, clapping her hands together. "I knew you would be excited," Mr. Hahn says, his face relaxing as he joins in her laughter. "New York, I should be thrilled, like Mina and Jason, but at this moment, all I can think about is everything K-pop has asked of me. Move across the world to a new country, miss your dad's graduation, train 24/7, never stop smiling, even when you have it to break up with your boyfriend, the only boy who got it, who knew what this life was like, whose dreams were your dreams. I dreamed about going home for years, but now in this moment, I don't see home. I see another thing that K-pop is asking of me. Go to another city with no notice and say no. I should be jumping up and down with joy, but it just doesn't feel that way I thought it would. Nothing does. All three of them turn to face me, and I quickly convert my face into a bright smile, beaming at them like they're all my very best friends, just like the rest of the world believes. That really is amazing news, I say. A dream come true. Damn. Ooh, this is sad. This is really sad. Wow. Hey, Dante. Hey. Okay. Here we go. So chapter 19. So I guess they're in New York. Yeah, they're on the way to New York. So according to Google, Brentwood is a small upscale resort town of North Toronto. Ooh, excuse me, famous for its Blue Mountain Summer Music Festival. Aaliyah recites that we FaceTime the next morning. I groan as I brush my teeth. I couldn't sleep last night, so around 5 a.m. I gave up and called Leah, who's been catching me up on her K-dramas and reading me facts about Brentwood for the last hour. It should take about 3 hours to get there from your hotel, she chirped happily. 3 hours in the car with Jason? You're so lucky. That's me. I haven't told Leah about anything that happened between me and Jason, of course. As far as she knows, we're still just the best of friends who take her on the day trips to Japan. I pick up my phone and head to my suitcase, grabbing a pair of slouchy sweatpants and an oversized orange t-shirt. Uni, oh my God. Leah's voice shouts over the phone. What? Isn't that the t-shirt you wear when we stay in and watch movies? Need to put on something cuter. What? Stop. No, it's fine. Mr. Hahn said we can dress down for the car ride. I say defensively. Besides, it's comfortable, and I've spent the last 4 days in heels and tight skirts. Okay, Leah says skeptically, raising her eyebrows. She looks ready to start another lecture on the importance of grooming, so I changed the subject quickly. Hey, aren't you going to Everland today? Oma said some girls from school invited you. Leah's eyes flew to the side of her head. I was going to go, but I'm not anymore. I frowned at her. What do you mean? Well, she said slowly, everyone was planning on sleeping over here afterwards, but when they found out that you weren't going to be here, And her voice trails off. It's fine. Maybe you and I could go when you get back. I feel bad for Leah. Like, her friends is like just using her because of her sister working for this company. Like, damn, y'all can't genuinely be this girlfriend. And when you found out that her sister wasn't going to be there, y'all just did that to her. Man. Leah be having it hard. She needs better friends. Like, friends that are going to be nice to her and won't treat her like shit. There's a lump in my throat, and I have to sneeze. My eyes shut to keep the tears at bay before I can answer. Of course, the minute I get home, it's you, me, and the Tea Express. This, of course, sends Leah into a delighted monologue of all her favorite Everland rides. And after a few more minutes, I can hear Oma telling her to hang up and do her homework. I end the call and head downstairs, quickly scuffing 2 chocolates that were left on my hotel pillow into my tote bag, thinking I'll eat them in the car later. Right, MJ. You're right. I used to have some shitty friends in elementary school. Hey, Ernestine. Hey. I used to have some friends like that, man. You know, it teach you as you get older. When you're a kid, all that shit you lesson as a kid is the same shit that you'll eventually even experience when you're an adult. You know? And it's really sad. Poor Leah. They didn't have to do her like that. I hate they're doing a Leah like that. I hate they're doing Leah. I feel bad for Leah and Akari because they're just going through some shit right now because their friends are shitty. Rachel, girl. As I near the lobby, I spot Jason only a few feet away, pacing by some windows, talking on the phone. I groan inwardly, and I was hoping he wouldn't be here yet, but I guess I'm not the only one who couldn't sleep. I'm about to sneak past him so he doesn't notice me when I suddenly hear his voice, tense and angry as he grips his phone to his ear. I quickly duck behind a huge potted plant. I just don't get it. The last time we saw each other was 2 years ago, and I could barely spend one day in Toronto. You didn't even come to Seoul when I won. No, I know you had to work. I know. But tonight's my last night here. I hesitate. I shouldn't be eavesdropping, but if I move now, he'll see me. He stops just inches, running his hand through his hair as he speaks. What the hell do you mean you won't step foot in Brantwood? Aren't you supposed to be the grown-up here? You know what? Don't answer. Yep, I get it. Understood. Okay, bye. He's talking to his dad. He doesn't have a good relationship with his dad. Damn. He hangs up and let out a short, frustrated exhale. Whoever he was talking to, it sounded intense. Way too intense for 6:30 a.m. A huge banana leaf pokes me in the face, and I realize I'm still hiding behind the plant. I quickly move around and hoping to hop on the elevator back to my room when Jason suddenly turns suddenly, nearly bumping against me, his eyes wide in surprise. Rachel, hey, how long you been down here? I swallow, not that long. I just couldn't sleep. He eyes me suspiciously. Right. I look up at him innocently and he shrugs, his body deflating a tiny bit. Yeah, me neither. I couldn't sleep, I mean. His voice is soft, but there's an edge to it that I've never heard before. He opens his mouth and then closes it again, like he wants to say something else. Instead, he takes a step back and shoves his hand in his pocket. Just then, Mina sweeps into the lobby, her hair perfectly done and a high glossy ponytail, with her metallic rose gold crop top and amber-studded earrings. She looks more like she's ready for a shopping trip in Paris than she is for a 3-hour drive out the city. I sigh, glancing down at my sweatpants. Maybe Leah was right. Oh, good, you're both here, she says. I'm ready to go, and I'll need breakfast on the way. These continental hotel breakfasts make me sick. Mina, the only thing I can agree with Mina is right. Them continental breakfasts at them hotels is nasty. I mean, the breakfast we got at my one of my best friend's wedding that we had last year at her hotel, that breakfast was hidden. We stayed. What was that? They the Marriott?
I think it was either a Marriott or Hyatt. I think it was a Marriott.
It was the Marriott, I think. Yeah, it was Marriott or Hyatt, but I'm thinking it was the Marriott. And we got there, and that breakfast was That breakfast was on point. But I've been to some hotels where their continental breakfast was shit. Y'all got these eggs that's been sitting in the burner for like 3 hours. Them nasty ass soft sausages. How you gonna have like a sausage patty and that shit like waves? I'm like, it's just disgusting. Like, them continental breakfasts are just bad. You know, you got to stay in a real nice one where it's good. Don't be staying in them shitty ones talking about a continental breakfast. And girl, you go downstairs, ain't nothing but some hard ass donuts they got from Kroger's and some off-brand cereal. Yeah, we talking about food. We talking about them nasty ass continental breakfasts at them hotels. Don't believe that shit. We had stayed, I remember we was a kid and we went out of town and we stayed at, I think it was the Red Roof Inn, and they said we got continental breakfast. We were like, hell yeah. Girl, they ain't nothing. We had some old ass fucking brownies, not brownies, old ass donuts, some fucking coffee that stunk really bad, and some off-brand Cheerios that were called Cheerios. I was pissed as hell. Hell yeah, hospital food is nasty. When I had both of my kids, I was like, y'all gonna have to go get me something to eat. Then the lady was like, you don't want it. The nutritionist like, you don't want to eat it, baby? I said, no, ma'am. I was like, no, ma'am, I'm not gonna eat hospital food. You can't make me. I don't want to eat it. Girl, the hospital food is nasty. Like, why? We're supposed to get better and be able to be strong and sustain nutrients. Y'all killing us with this nasty ass hospital food. Hospital food nasty as fuck. Like, it was so nasty. There was no people at the subway than them eating the hospital food. Oh, it was terrible. Honey rounds. Oh man, let me read the rest of this shit. Okay. Where's Mr. Han? He's over by the front desk, I say, pointing to where Mr. Han is gathered with some other members of the DV crew, organizing things for the day's performance. We'll let him know I'm ready to go, she says, looking at me. Otherwise, we'll have to eat scrambled eggs for breakfast. Seriously, it's like people at this hotel only know how to cook eggs one way. She is bougie as fuck. Oh man, I don't know why that shit made me laugh, because that sounds some shit I say. Hell no. Oh no. I got a better idea. Jason said, let's rent a car and drive up, just the three of us. I'll tell Mr. Han we'll meet him there. Mina has stared at him. What are you talking about? I say. I need to blow out some steam, Jason said, his head swiveling around the hotel lobby like he's about to jump out of his skin. Are you kidding? Mina says. You think we're allowed to just wander off on our own? Besides, Mr. Han's already arranged a ride for us. We're not wandering around on our own. We're just meeting him there. He leans against the counter, rolling his eyes. You worry too much. You'll be fine. How many times I heard Jason say that before? Okay, this is foreshadowing that some shit's about to get started. Hell yeah, she going in on that breakfast diamond. I know that's right, Dante. She was going in. I know if they ain't right, then it's a problem. I eat my eggs a certain way. If I tell y'all how I eat my eggs, I'm gonna be like, Noona. As a certain way I eat my eggs. I like my eggs fried hard. I like fried eggs. Fry them on both sides, leave it runny in the middle. That's how I eat my eggs. Y'all can be like, ugh. I'm like, what's wrong with that? The yolk is not going to do anything to you, y'all. It's not that serious. Like, people eat raw eggs all the time, but I don't eat raw eggs. I'm going to have to cook it, but I like it where it's running in the middle. What I'm going to explain this to you? That's how I eat my eggs. Shit. So he's foreshadowing that some shit's about to happen. Hell yeah, I love runny eggs. Have you ever ate spam and eggs together? And some rice? Oh, I love a runny egg. It's so good. It's some of the best eating that you have, especially when you eat it with in some ramen. Ooh. Okay, so they want to rent. He wants to rent a car, but I can already see this bullshit is about to happen. So, what about our outfits for the performance? I asked. We dropped them off with the hotel dry cleaning service last night, and they won't be ready to pick up for another half hour. Look, I'll go ask Mr. Han right now. He ain't gonna ask. He gonna lie like hell. He strides across the lobby floor. Mina and I watch as Mr. Han puts his hand on Jason's shoulder, nodding sympathetically. After a few minutes, Jason returns grinning. There, Mr. Han says it's cool. He'll take care of the outfits. I'm getting a car. You guys coming? Mina purses her lip together. Fine. And Mr. Han says it's okay, I'm in. From across the lobby, Mr. Han shouts in our direction. Rachel, Mina, there's still room in the DB car if you want to ride with us. Jayon sent me some simple dance exercises for you two to do on the trip. I close my eyes, weighing my option. 3 hours with Jason while he drives and make asshole comments. No, I wasn't prepared for her to say that. 3 hours with Jason while he drives and make asshole comments, and Mina spends the whole time making fun of my clothes, or 3 hours doing leg exercises in a cramped car, Mr. Han. Rachel, I can hear the note of desperation in Jason's voice. He needs this. Whoever he's talking to on the phone has clearly shaken him. Maybe some time on our own will get him back on his game before the performance. Okay, I'm in, I say, opening my eyes. Let's go. Uh-oh. Some shit's about to happen, y'all. Let's see. There's turkey spam. That's good. Turkey spam is good. Oh. But, we don't eat it all the time like that. Nicole. No, Nicole. Oh, my God, Nicole. Nicole. No. Not in the car, Nicole. Why? Nicole. Oh, my God. Let me go ahead and read this book. Can we please turn on the air conditioning? It's so freaking hot. Mina wipes the beads of sweat off her forehead, wrinkling her nose in disgust. No way, Jason says, laughing and hanging one arm out the open window of our rental Camry. They driving a Camry? It's the only car on the hotel had available to rent on such notice. He looks totally relaxed behind the wheel, and I get the impression he missed this. Like all the DB stars, he either chauffeured everywhere he goes in career, or he takes the subway, which means there are many opportunities to drive yourself. There's nothing like driving with fresh, open window air. Ain't nobody trying to breathe this nasty air out here. You crazy. You can breathe that air. I need my air conditioning. I wouldn't be driving no car and shit be flying. Have you ever drove? I was in the front seat one day. I don't know what I was doing. I was just hanging my head out the window, and the damn fly just went in my eye. That's terrible. Ain't nobody trying to just breathe this nasty air in, and on top of that, eating bugs and shit. I don't want that happening to y'all. Don't stick your head out the window while driving past. I was a little kid when I did that. That was crazy. My mom was laughing. She didn't even help me. Like, you ain't gonna help me? You just gonna sit there and fucking laugh? Just wait till it happened to you, and it did. Yes, there is, Mina says begrudgingly. It's called aircon. She eyes me in the rearview mirror. Come on, Princess Rachel. I know you're sweating too. Normally, Mina's constant complaining would bother me more than temperature, but my arms are practically sticking to the upholstery on the back of the car. I carefully peel myself off as I sit up. It's a bit hot. Jason sighs, rolling up the windows and cranking the air conditioning. Happy now? I'd be happy if I knew where we're going, Mina says, squinting at her phone. This isn't like the right way. Relax, Jason. I used to drive here all the time. I know where I'm going. The farther north we drive, the worse the roads get. We're definitely not in the city anymore. Suddenly, Jason veers off the main road and heads straight into a muddy dirt path. Mina sits up straighter in her seat, grabbing Jason's arms. What the hell are you doing? She cries. I told you, I know where I'm going, Jason said. This is a shortcut. Trust me. I bite my tongue, not wanting to get in the middle of their squabbling. As long as we get to Brentwood, that's all that matters. I just need to focus on tonight's performance. I close my eyes and start going over the dance steps in my head one more time. Suddenly, my back slams against the seat of the car as the car lurches to a stop. My eyes fly open. Why aren't we moving? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Hey, Monty. Oh, well, welcome. We have fun over here, honey. Oh my God. Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Oh man. So back to what I was saying. SpaghettiOs. Some shit happened, y'all. Here we go. Why are we moving? The tires squeal. Dirt and mud go flying, but we don't move an inch. Oh no. Huh? Jason says. Looks like we're stuck. Oh no. No shit, genius, Mina says, her voice dripping with annoyance. It's fine. My dad's concierge service is international. They'll come give us a tow. She pulls out her phone. Oh my God, she says. I don't have any reception. I sit upright. What? Let me check my phone. I pull it out of my toe and my heart leaps in my throat when I see I don't have reception either. We can't call for a tow. We can't even text Mr. Hahn. I feel like I'm going to be sick. Jason revs the engine again, but it's no use. He taps his fingers on the steering wheel thinking, okay, he says, finally, turning off the car. Stay calm and hang tight. I'll go get help. What do you mean you're going to get help? We're in the middle of nowhere, Mina cries. I saw a gas station a few miles back. I'm sure someone there can help us. Jason, I say, trying to maintain my cool. There is no time to get help. We need to be on the road like now. Every time you with this nigga, shit happens. Every time you with this nigga, something happens. Somebody getting thrown up on, like y'all at the park arguing in front of drunk people. You in the movie theater, you know what I'm saying? Getting, doing stuff that you need to go to church afterwards. And now you don't follow this nigga in a Camry, driving somewhere in Canada, and you get stuck. Girl, you just, I don't know, you may have to go and order you some sage and shit before you start dating him, and get some rose quartz and some amethyst and some jade or something, light a candle, because this dude's cursed. I would be mad as hell. If you tell me I'm gonna go get help. I ain't no go get help my ass. I'm coming with you. I'm not staying here. What kind of scary movie is that? Almost you stay here while I get help. No, nigga, you and us are coming together. Man. Ooh. He said, Jason, I said, trying to maintain cool. There's no time to get help. We need to be on the road like now. So I better get going, he says. Give me a wink. Don't worry, ladies. Your knight in shining armor will be back soon. What are you talking about? You're the one who got us stuck into this mess in the first place, Mina shouts after Jason as he walks back towards the main road. Mina and I sit in the stifling heat of the car. I knew this was a bad idea, she says, gritting her teeth. This is a fucking disaster. She gets out the car, slamming the door shut behind her. I sit still for a moment, debating whether I should continue to suffocate in the car or join her outside. In the end, Mina wins over suffocation, though not by much. We both stand outside, watching the road for Jason and say nothing. My stomach grumbles. We never did end up getting breakfast. I reach into my tote, searching for the hotel chocolates. They're a little melty, but still good. I knew this would come in handy. As I erupt when I see Mina watching me intently, I stare back at her. Do you want one? I ask. No, she says. It's just rude of you not to offer me one when we're both standing here hungry. She just asked you, do you want one? And then you're going to get mad and say, it's just rude of you not to offer me one when we're both standing here. Bitch, she just, man. How you get mad at somebody for offering you food? And then you're going to get mad at them back saying it was rude for them not to offer them none. Are you kidding me? She's trying to share with your dumb ass. I mean, next time you eat that damn dirt, bitch. Anyway, I literally just offered you one. Hold on, let me just read this again. As I unwrap one, I see Mina watching me intently. I stare back at her. Do you want one? I ask. No, she says. It's just rude of you not to offer me one when we're both standing here hungry. I literally just offered you one, I said, exasperated. Here. I throw the other chocolate at her and she catches it by a reflex. It's melted, she says, making a face. Fine, give it back then. She hesitates, her fingers tightening a little around the chocolate. Are you going to give it to Jason instead? Because if you are, I'd rather just eat it. She scowls and mutters. This is all my fault, but they'll never blame him. He doesn't deserve chocolate. I laugh. Her scowling remind me of the way Leah's face looks whenever they killed off a character she likes in one of her K-dramas. First of all, I'm still mad. That's rude as fuck. How you gonna sit up here and get mad at me when I just offer you something to eat? Bitch. She really got mad at her for offering her something to eat. I won't offer her nothing. You eat one of them rocks off the ground. Like, you crazy? Like, damn. Like, she is so, this bitch is rude. What? She says stiffly. Nothing, I say, straightening my mouth. It's just, you're right. He won't get in trouble. If anything, people will probably applaud him for being gracious enough to drive us himself. Ha! Mina snorts. Tell me about it. If people find out about this, they probably call us reckless and give him a free car and make him the new face of Canadian tourism. She pauses, like she can't believe she just said that many words to me in a row without insulting me. Yeah, the way they treat us compared to him, it's like night and day. I roll my eyes. Like those interviewers, can you believe one of them asked how long it takes us to get ready? Words tumble out before she could stop herself. I thought I was the only one who noticed that. Mina says, you getting a little bit too close to her, Rachel. I think you get a little bit too close. I know you bored and you scared. You out here eating chocolates out in the Canadian woods and shit and mosquitoes biting your ass and all that shit. But don't get too close to your arch nemesis, girl. Like, you up here sharing kryptonite cookies with Lex Luthor and shit, getting close. You need to bag back, girl. Why can't they ask us a question that's half as interesting as the ones that asked Jason? Right. And what about sending us to New York? I mean, not that I mind going to New York, obviously, but they could have at least told us. What's the next surprise? We're sending you to Antarctica in stilettos, and you better have a smile on your face the whole time. We laugh, and then she sighs, leaning against the trunk and folding her arms across her chest. Honestly, I should be used to it by now. I pause, flashing back to Mr. Chu's livid face after our dress rehearsal. With your family, you mean? Yeah, she shrugs, not looking at me, directly at me. No need to make your own choices. Just smile and do as you're told. Is basically my family's motto. I don't know why it still surprises me. It's been that way forever. Mina's cheeks have turned bright pink and she lets out a big exhale. Sometimes I don't even know why I'm still doing all of this. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm thinking of the past few weeks, letting the frustration and sadness build up inside me. Losing Jason, missing my dad's graduation, not speaking to Akari, Leah not going to Everland. It's like, how much more are they going to ask us to sacrifice before letting us debut? My whole family just up and left our life beyond in New York for me, and it's just been 6 years and nothing. And now my mom is breathing down my neck about college, and it's like no matter how hard I work, nothing I do will ever be good enough for her. I trail off, staring at the ground to avoid eye contact with Mina. Mina clears her throat. Sounds a lot like my dad. I choke out a small laugh as I realize how much Mina and I actually have in common. Yeah, she's not the kind of person you ever want to disappoint. Even my dad is too scared to tell her he's been going to law school for the past 2 years. He just graduated. He swore me to secrecy until he gets a job. Mina lets out a low whistle. Wow. I'm sure he'll get a job soon, though. I mean, if he has the same work ethic as Princess Rachel, he's got to be the best lawyer in Seoul. She darts a mischievous smile my way. I let out an unexpected laugh. I never thought I would hear Mina use the nickname in any other way but to torture me. So do you think Jason's dead or just tied up somewhere? Damn, Mina. I ain't gonna lie, Mina been roasting in this chapter. Her roast been good though. She has been roasted pretty good. Mina asks, half laughing and half sighing. She raises her wrist to glance at her watch. The rubies embedding in the face glinting in the sun. If he doesn't get back soon, we'll never make it. Just then a horn honks from down the path, and we look up to see Jason sitting in the passenger seat of a rusty white tow truck. Hey, he shouts, sticking his head out the windows. Help is here. Finally, Mina shouts back at him. I was starting to think we were going to die out here. As the three of us watch the car get hooked up to the tow truck, my stomach starts to rumble. I guess one square of chocolate was enough to relieve my hunger. Once we're back on the road, can we stop for some food? I ask. Jason perks up. No need. He walks over to the tow truck, signaling to the driver to stop. Reaches in and pulls two boxes from the seat. I've brought provisions. Oh goody! I'm dying for a panel chocolat and espresso. As she reaches for one of the red and silver boxes, her smile fades into a look of horror. This is not what I had in mind, she says, brandishing the contents of the box at me. Are these donut holes? Of course not, Jason replies with an easy smile. They're Timbits. What are Timbits? She asks, her face twisted in disgust. It's Canadian delicacy. Mina makes another face and I laugh, popping a honey dip Timbit in my mouth. Come on, they're not so bad here. I nudge her a double cream, double sugar coffee towards her. You'll like it. I doubt it. And ooh, remember to save your cup when you're done, Jason says enthusiastically. You can roll up the rim and win a prize. Mina rolls her eyes, but her stomach rumbles, and she reaches for the cup. It tastes way too cheap, she says, shuddering. Here, wash it down with this. Jason holds out the Timbits box, shaking the donuts towards her. She picks up a powdered one with 2 fingers and takes a small nibble. I can't believe I'm eating this, she moans. I can't believe it either. We should make a video, I say. Don't you dare, she says, eating the rest of the Timbit in one bite. The car is back on the main road, and we toss our empty cups in a trash bag the tow truck driver gave us. Mina asks, do you want the rest of these Timbits? She walks over and peers in the box. Maybe 1 or 2, she says, quickly stuffing several of the powdered and glazed ones into a napkin in her hand. You know, for the road, in case we get stuck again. I grin. Of course, for the road. Okay. All right. So we're on chapter 20. And we got 7 more chapters to go. We're almost there, y'all. We are at a pivotal moment in the book where stuff is starting to come full circle. I'm sad. It's Timbits. I guess they're like some type of pastry they have in Canada, like donut holes. So yeah. We're up to a finishing point. We're almost done with the book, y'all. I'm sad, but it's been a wild ride and I've enjoyed myself. And I want to know more about Akari because we've had more emphasis on Akari in the last chapter that we just read, chapter 18. And, you know, Rachel hasn't heard or seen from her in a couple of weeks now. So I'm just like, did homegirl just ghost you and block your number, or is something going on? So I'm worried about that. Excuse me. What else? Is Leah Daddy ever going to be like, I'm a lawyer now? Hey, you know, is Rachel and Jason going to get back together? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure and piece this out. So I'm sad, y'all. The book is going to end. So instead of like reading 2 chapters a night, we're going to read 1 chapter. Okay. And I don't know. I'm just, the book is gonna end soon, y'all. I'm sad. I've been having a real good time with this book, and I've been getting real close with y'all. We need to do this again. There need to be some more tell-all K-pop books I can read, y'all, because this shit is wild. It's crazy. But anyway, oh, I'm gonna rest, y'all. Tomorrow is What the Fuck Friday, and we're gonna do What the Fuck Friday tomorrow. We're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna have a Discord K-pop night. Like I said, Discord is free. You don't have to be a member. Come on into Discord, have a good time. We're gonna like play some music, probably around like till 12:30. You know what I'm saying? And we can have a couple of games of Among Us too. We can do that. Just go over there and have fun and just chill out and just play. So yeah, y'all get ready for that because Lord have mercy. And also, if you're gonna be in the Discord tomorrow night, y'all chill. I don't want the server to crash again. That shit was hilarious though. That shit was hilarious when the server crashed. We were just having a good time though. Yeah. But anyway, I'm about to get off here. Also, you know what? Oh, excuse me. I'm so glad I didn't post that debate. I'm glad I didn't. Because that's stress. That's more stress for us. And I'm not even gonna play any of that trash ass debate because it's still stress. And yeah, we don't need that stress on our lives. We're trying to do good things right now. We're trying to be happy and live our lives and just do great things. But anyway, let me get off here. That shit was ghetto. It was ghetto. It was ghetto as hell. Let me go to the shade room right quick because usually shade room will have all the good stuff on here. Let me go on here. Let's see what you got. He just said. He said that he was immune to the. I cannot believe it. He's immune to it. You know what? I'm not. I'm good. I'm just gonna stay away from that. I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm not. Oh man, they're gonna have another baby. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm looking at something. There's this artist that I follow on Facebook. They're called Yehuda Devere, and you know he makes these really cool comics of him and his wife. And one day he made a comic. You know he did like a couple of panels with his wife being pregnant and her having the baby, right? Well, they just have they're about to have another baby. I'm just like, oh my goodness. I just love his drawings. So I got really excited when I saw the post. What? Hold on. I just got sent some tea. I just got sent some tea. So it says this lady, she was a Chinese stylist who worked for InStyle China, who has styled celebs like Lu Wen and Barbara Palvin, made the following Weibo post about Irene. And she was the stylist for Red Velvet's 2018 photo shoot with China's Chic magazine attached. Oh. He says, Seeing this is hot search. It says, I'm not surprised at all. Irene is very beautiful, but she really truly lacks character. Whoever has worked with this within China, it really appears that I'm the only one who has done styling for her. The face she has is wasted on her. Damn! Dang! Yo! Whoa! She gave, more details. She said, I just want to say that this is the truth. As a member of a foreign staff team, only work with them for a day. But the most miserable are the Korean staff members who are beside her every day. Everyone was trembling. She treated others with contempt. Bro. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, wow. Wow. I'll get off of here. I got to get off here. Dang, Irene, the hell, girl? Irene, really? Damn. Wow. Okay, y'all. That was harsh. That was harsh. Oh man, I don't think this is good at all, y'all. Dante, listen, Dante, listen. If that happens, oh my God, it's going to be, I don't even know what they're going to do, girl. Red Velvet is losing promotions left and right because of this situation. People are canceling shit. People are pulling all types of like sponsorships and shit. Like, this affects the group as a whole, and she messing it up for everybody else. And SM, is gonna look at her like, ooh. And then the fact that she's a woman in the industry too, they're gonna treat her a little bit worse than anyone else, honestly. And this ain't good, y'all. This ain't good. No, this is the thing. The stylists know these idols' deepest, darkest, hidden secrets. So if they do some shit to piss them off, then they gonna spill all the tea. That's why I keep telling y'all, these idols think they can hide shit from people. Now, these people they're stylists, they're drivers, the people that like their security, their managers, secretaries, all the stuff, they know all the tea. You got to be careful how you treat people. They may be the same people that end your fucking career. You feel me? That's sad. That's sad. I think she, like I said, I ain't defending her, but I think she probably needs some help. For her to be lashing out at people like this isn't natural. This isn't normal. Like, I know some people have, when they get all sedity and uppity, they want to act like that to people. But the way she's doing it, it's a pattern. Like, something's going on with her. She needs some help. Like, she needs to. Because you can't talk to people crazy like that. Like, and like I said, it wouldn't have been me. You ain't talking to me like you crazy. Thank you. Thank you. You ain't even lying, Angel. You right. It works both ways. Oh, this is a mess. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. The way he walked into the bathroom, sorry, shit was funny. I'm about to get off here. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I love Piece of Creature. I'll talk to you later. Woo, Irene, girl. Irene.